You are now listening to Rings Kings Boxing World.
What's up, fam? You're now rocking with Ring Kings Boxing on the PRO Media Network. Much love to the fam. Appreciate y'all. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and share Ring Kings Boxing with all your boxing friends and family members. And this one was called Mike Tyson Believes Death Will Come for Him Really Soon. Very weird article. We're covering from Mike Tyson, man. But I mean, I've never seen or heard Mike Tyson. I heard him talk morbidly before, but not something as drastic as this. Let's get into the article right here, presented by Yahoo Sports. Mike Tyson believes death will come for him really soon. So this is by Ellen Dawson, who's covering this article. And Mike Tyson said recently that he believes death will come for him really soon. The 56-year-old spoke about his mortality, money, and security in a recent podcast.
I never, even now, money don't mean shit to me. My wife and them, they enjoy making it. That don't mean shit to me. Because, you know, I always tell people they think a lot of money is going to make them happy. They never had a lot of money before. You know? When you have a lot of money, you know, you can't expect nobody to love you. How am I going to love you? How am I going to confess my love to you and you got $500 billion? You know? It's just that it's a false sense of security. You believe nothing can happen. You don't believe the banks can crash. You know, you believe that you're invincible when you have a lot of money, which isn't true. And that's why I always say money's a false sense of security. You know, that's the first thing my wife told me. I said, what's the big thing we make a lot of? She said, for my security, for my children. What is security? What are you telling me? What is security? I don't know. I don't know what to tell me. This is security. When you put money in the bank and you get a check every month and you could live off of that for the rest of your life, that's security. That means you're not going to catch a disease. You can't get hit by a car. You can't jump off a bridge. I don't know. With that security, can money secure you from that?
To assess.
No, poorness is frame of mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's not having nothing. You have $1 billion
if you're
be
physically poor and you have no money, you need to get to the stage where, all right, I have money now. I need to assess.
No, what happens first?
Really worth
the guy with no money, what happens first? You have to have the desire to have more money.
Because there's some people that got money, they're having a good time. And then they're going super hard with it. And,
yeah.
And
some people
I know those people.
Some people want to analyze their success, which is ridiculous. We're all going to die. One day, of course. Then when I look in the mirror, I see those little spots on my face, and I say, wow, man, that's my expiration date is coming close really soon. What do you do about it? How do you think about that death thing?
I don't worry about it, man.
I don't either.
I'm not sweating it.
And Tyson, who became famous when he won boxing's heavyweight title at the age of 20 in 1986, defeating Trevor Berbick by a second-round knockout at the Hilton in Las Vegas, went on to fight in some of the biggest bouts, including the fight against Donovan Razor Ruddock, Evander Real Deal Holyfield, and Lennox the Lion Lewis. Tyson's status as a bona fide boxer, a box office attraction, was reinforced in 2020 when he returned to the ring for an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. Now, at 56 years of age, he has other business interests, including the marijuana farm, Hollywood movies, and his growing media company on YouTube. The episode back in 2020, he cried because he feels empty. He misses being an annihilator in the ring. Sometimes I feel like a bitch, he said. Tyson also looks forward to death because I'm living a struggle and it takes more courage than dying. On success, he said happiness has to be sacrificed because there's so much competition in the world. When reflecting on his weird wildlife and career as a whole, Tyson recalled an incident in 1990s when one of the famous pet tigers attacked a woman trespassing at his home. Quote, she was just fucked up, he said, adding that he paid her approximately $250,000. He said, I didn't know what they could do to a person's flesh. I had no idea. He said, I love them, but shouldn't have had them in my house. I was wrong. And of course, he covers several other interesting things as well. So let's just talk about the fact that Mike Tyson believes that's coming from soon. I know he just philosophized. He probably was a little high when he's saying that. But at 50-something, 56 years old, what do you guys make of the story from Mike Tyson believing that will come to him really soon. Put in the comment section, Mike Tyson has a pretty phenomenal life, a lot of ups and downs, bankruptcy, coming out of that to rediscover himself and become, find his business acumen. And he's quite the icon today. But what do you guys think of Mike Tyson's thoughts on death coming for him real soon? Put it in the comment section below and let me know in this episode of Ring Kings. That'll be in it for me. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make Ring Kings Boxing one of your favorite boxing shows. I'm Big Q. I'm going to holler at you on the next one. Peace.
Subscribe now and make Ring Kings Boxing your source for all the latest fight news.